Dari. Ready to jump in this?
Everything good, my brother. Ready.
Game week 1.
Nervous. Still
Right.
have to. We recording this on Thursday night, and still have to go over my team on Friday night. I might make some last minute changes.
Yeah, and hopefully, maybe in between that time, I get to see a preview of your team, or we'll post something on the Twitter or the Instagram right before.
No problem.
All right. So we're jumping straight into this. The must-haves, game week 1. We're gonna go midfield, defense, and forward. You first. Who do you choose? Who is your first must-have?
First must-have for this week, I think everybody is gonna captain him. I'm going straight up front. I know he's our midfielder now. What am I saying? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's midfield now. Let's get used to that. 12.0. Playing away at Fulham in the first game of this season.
Right.
We might get 2 goals. I heard he's about to sign a new contract for 1 more year.
Right.
We might get 2 goals out of him. I think he's going to be captained by a lot of people. I don't see how you could go without Aubameyang for game week 1. He's a must-have, right at the top of the list.
Right, and as Ian said in the earlier episode, some people play that game to play it safe, My must-have to counter yours is Mo Salah. Coming off the preseason, he's fit, he's fast. He was hungry trying to get those goals at the end of last season. I am sure the golden boot is in his mind. And yeah, you have to have Mo Salah in your team game week 1 against Leeds, newly promoted. You can't go wrong.
I agree, and I have him in my team, but just to be devil's advocate here, how about the Faki cutters here? Could have a Samson situation here.
Yeah.
You think he might lose his powers?
Or could it give him more speed? We don't know. So we're going to see.
He's more aerodynamic. All right.
More aerodynamic. So Mo Salah is my must-have. And let's go up top. Who do you have up top?
For me,
game week 1.
Must have Jamie Vardy, the leading scorer in the league last season. Must have him. He hasn't been playing for England. He's rested. He's Leicester's main source of goals. He's not in my team, but I think he's a must-have. I might tomorrow night try to figure a way to get him in my team. Vardy, 23 goals last season. I could see at least, I could see a 20-goal season again. He's a must-have. He's the main man at Leicester.
And they are playing away at West Brom.
Just like you said with Salah, playing another promoted team.
Right.
Vardy should be in there. If he's not in the team, at least highly consider him before the deadline.
Right, and keep an eye on James Maddison. And, I had for me, once Ndidi Maddison's in there, it gives them Leicester more possession of the ball and more chances for Jamie. But no matter what, Jamie still gets that ball and that counter-attack. So I feel it with that.
Yeah, and I need to check if Maddison is available for game week 1. I'm not certain he's available. I have to check on that.
He's an orange right now, so I don't like to look at that, but still.
Yeah.
For me, my must-have is Harry Kane. I know he isn't the explosive guy as Jamie Vardy, even though he's way younger, but it's not August. Harry Kane scores in September, and he's that guy. Their first week is against Everton. I could see some goals, and I could see him trying to stamp his name. I think he's the must-have striker to have fit in the team. What do you think about that?
Kane is in my team right now. So, well, like I said, it might change. I might go to Vardy. Kane is in my team right now. The thing is, Everton have upgraded a little bit. I'm a little nervous. We also know Spurs.
But they didn't upgrade in the back.
Yeah, but the thing is, Spurs, under Mourinho, they Everton might have a lot of the ball. Spurs might try to counter-attack. I don't know how many chances he's going to get. Right. So I'm just a little nervous. It's playing on my mind. I might switch to Vardy, but I can't go against your pick.
All right.
Can't go against your pick.
Because, he could put in a double, Harry Kane double, and you're like, All right.
Yeah.
Going to the back now. Must have defender, game week 1.
Let me hear who you have. You go this time. Let me hear.
I have Kieran Tierney. I feel like he solidified his name on the team. Um, you know, I think, he finished his season, that bit of postseason well. He was a solid guy, voted by his team best player, coming into the end. He's respected in the locker room. And I think he's a promise for them. I like the way he was getting up and down the field. Now, I don't know if he's going to bring in an attack in return, but I think that Arsenal played good defense to end the season. And he's a guy who I know will be in the team. He would get some crosses in. And he has Aubameyang on his side. So you never know. It could be a long ball assist counter attack. So Kieran Tierney, he's not in my team currently, but he's a must-have, if that makes any type of sense.
All right. It does. We can't own everybody. We only have so much money to spend on a team, and there's only so much spaces to fit guys in. So it's understandable. For me, I know everybody's probably thinking I'm going to say Trent Alexander-Arnold. So just to be different, I went Andrew Robertson. Just to be a little different. I think he's going to race up and down that flank against Leeds. Yeah, I think Liverpool going to want to come out there and show everybody, listen, we're here to defend our title. Do not take it for granted that we are settled. We're happy that we... because people might think, okay, they won it last year after 30 years. They might, take it a little easy this time. I don't think Jurgen Klopp is that type of manager. I think he is there telling his guys, listen, go out there and smash them.
Right.
You understand? Go out there and smash them.
Right.
And I think Alexander-Arnold and Robertson just going to be up and down the flank, and they're going to cause a lot of trouble. I'm just going to go with Robertson to be a little different. But obviously, I think Trent is the most owned player right now in fantasy. So, get those guys in.
Yeah, Robertson is 13%. Trent is 54%. So,
and Trent is in my team. I was just being a little different. Trent is in my team. I was just being a little different.
You can't own everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to own 50. You just spoke about the advice we had from the guru, Ian. I don't want to get caught behind if Trent. Yeah, if Trent, so Trent, he's in my team.
Yep. Trent scores, clean sheet, and assist. We don't want that. So we're not taking
bonus.
So let's move on now to under the radar players. Players own under 5% ownership.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
That's tough. But we think could be an X factor, or you should put in your team.
Like a differential. I understand. The guy I'm going to go with, due to the fact that we just spoke about James Maddison, I don't think he's going to play. The guy who reaped the benefits at Leicester when he was out was Harvey Barnes. So for me, Harvey Barnes is a player with low ownership. I think he's at 4-point-something%. That I think somebody needs to feed Vardy.
Right.
If I just said Vardy is the must-have guy, somebody needs to feed him, man. Harvey Barnes is under the radar.
Right.
So his price is great. I think that's somebody people could look at. If you're not too sure about who you can have in the midfield and you want that differential, or you can't afford Vardy, I think Harvey Barnes is somebody to look into.
Yep. He's under 5% ownership, and at 7, he's that guy that you never know. You see some weeks, he could be the Ayoze Perez and give you 2-3 goals. I love his style.
Yeah, he had 6 goals, 10 assists last year. So
yeah, he has an explosive.
For 7.0, 6 goals, 10 assists. I think he could replicate it.
Right.
So I think it's a good under the radar pick.
All right. So that was your pick. My pick is coming in at 3.2% at Tottenham Hotspur's Dele Alli. Dele is a guy that, I don't know, he could rub you the wrong way as a fantasy owner because he looks like he doesn't give you that intensity and that heart every time. I did see at the end of the season, Mourinho was taking him off a lot. He didn't play that much. But, starting the season, and with a fixture like Everton, and they didn't really solidify their back so far, I could see, in a route of goals, which I'm predicting Dele Alli gets in there. And at 3.2 ownership, if a lot of people went blank and Dele hits, I think Dele might be the one for you. So for me, at 3.2%, at an 8, he's a mid-premium player. He's a point or a 1 point less than Son. And he could give you a goal. Son could give you a goal for 1 point. I'll put him on a team.
All right, I have 2 things to say about that pick. I think you will definitely want to hear the second point I have to make. But the first point I have to make is notice that both of our under-the-radar picks play on the same teams as the strikers we picked. so somebody needs to feed those guys.
Somebody needs to feed.
And the second point I want to make, and I hope you're listening real
Headphones
intently
on.
right now. I'm not going to do this too often this season while we record this podcast, but throughout all the episodes we have done so far, I want to say the Dele Alli under the radar pick is probably the best pick or thing that you have mentioned so far. I just think this is going to be the season for Dele Alli. Nobody's looking at him. Nobody's considering him. And I think Mourinho believes in him. And I think this year Eriksen is gone. I think Mourinho is going to play him a lot. And I think he could explode this year. And he is the definition of under the radar. So I just want to pay that compliment to you right now.
Thank you.
Don't get used to it. But I think that I think that Dele Alli could be a real good pick.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he could be a differential, especially in your mini leagues when everybody gonna have the big name players. And if they don't hit at 3.2% ownership, most probably other people won't have him. So he does score in some bunches. He would give you 8 games with like 5-6 goals, and he would have future with 4 or 5 assists. So hopefully he starts off with that run.
That's a pick I wish that I made. That was really good. That was really good.
I'll take that. And any bold predictions you have? I think
for Gameweek 1?
We'll wrap this up with any bold predictions. It could be a score. It could be Van Dijk scoring 2 own goals. It could be anything. What was your bold prediction? I'm noting.
Okay. So I just paid you a compliment. Now I'm going to say something you're not going to like to hear.
Oh, snap. Let's hear this.
I think you selected Kieran Tierney as a must-have. I just think first game of the season, Arsenal they have a bunch of new defenders they're trying to integrate, and I think Fulham are going to score against Arsenal. Arsenal will win the game. They might win 4-1, but I think Fulham is going to score, and I think no clean sheet for the Gunners.
Ooh.
That's my bold prediction.
So that means Tierney has to score a hat-trick then, for my prediction to be like, to start.
Yeah, he would need to get some assist to Aubameyang.
All right, cool. Well, now, you're saying that Arsenal, you don't think that they will mesh in time?
No, I think Arsenal is going to win the game. I just don't think
I mean, the back line will mesh in time.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be cohesive enough to get a clean sheet this week.
And Leeds style, is going to be...
No, they're playing Fulham.
Fulham with Mitrovic on top.
Yeah, he's going to get one. He's going to get one. What about you? Let's hear your bold prediction. I don't know if you could go bolder than that.
I know. My bold prediction for Gameweek 1 is that there are going to be 6 goals or more in the Everton and Spurs game, which is a bold prediction from 2 teams that aren't inherently coached by guys who push for a lot of goals. Mourinho, as we know, if it scores 1-0, it stays 1-0. And Everton, last year, they struggled. At the end of the season with Ancelotti, he tried a bunch of stuff, and it didn't really pan out. But I could see there's going to be a lot of fire coming into these games. Some South American blood in these games now. Colombia, Argentina, on different teams. I think that this game means a lot to both teams. They have to make their statements because both teams finished horribly and below expectations by both managers. They finished out of Europe, and if you
No, Spurs in the Europa League, but they have the qualifiers.
Yeah, they in the qualifiers, but they finished out of the top 4, and Spurs are perennial top 4, top 5 team, and they had to go through that. Everton, they weren't a top 4 team, but still, they finished mid-table. So I just feel like both teams need this, and this is going to be a fiery game. I could see 3-4 goals by either team, and it could be 6 goals or more. So that's my bold prediction.
All right, so let me ask you one last thing before we wrap this up. Who is the best pick for captain game week 1?
Best pick for captain would have to be, I think Mo Salah. And you think over?
I'm trying to think.
You picked him. You picked him as.
Yeah, but I think my captain is on Salah right now. That's what I'm trying. But I'll go with Oba. Before we go, a couple of things. Let's let everybody know. Twitter at FPL guys. Instagram.
We are tweeting and we are Instagramming as game week 1 is unfolding, as it's going.
Instagram at FPL_Island guys. Tomorrow also what we'll do, we're gonna do a contest, and we're gonna ask somebody to contribute on Twitter or Instagram. What we're gonna do for each game week, each 38 weeks, we're gonna pick one player each and tally up the scores after all 38 weeks. The thing is, you could only pick a player one time. So if you pick Salah in game week 1, you could never pick him again for the rest of the season.
Suicide style.
So you pick somebody, I pick somebody, and every week we'll ask either somebody who comes on as our guest or somebody on Twitter, somebody on Instagram to pick a player. Right.
Done deal. Perfect. And that's it. This was a quick one. We got it in. We got the facts in. Game week 1 launch.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Have a good season.
Stay tuned to our Twitter because we're gonna be updating on Twitter and Instagram. So follow us. And we try to sneak in some little pieces of content all day. So we'll let you guys know. But we love you guys. That's it. Game week 1. Good luck.
Bless.